49ers, Kyle Shanahan. I believe there was a lot of 49ers fans on Tuesday, and they're saying that they need to fire Kyle Shanahan if he doesn't make the playoffs. Kyle Shanahan needs to go if he does not make the playoffs this season. So when Jameson was saying that and other people in the chat were saying that, like, yeah, I agree. I agree. I got to thinking, like, is Kyle Shanahan really on the hot seat? Is Kyle Shanahan really on the verge of getting fired in San Francisco? Is Kyle Shanahan really on his way out in San Francisco if he doesn't make the playoffs? I was like, wait a second. So I went back and started digging through his records, right? In his tenure in San Francisco, which started in 2017, he is 69-56 as the head coach for the San Francisco 49ers. His first 2 seasons with the San Francisco 49ers, he was 6-10, and the following season, he was 4-12. Since then, he has a 13-win season, 10-win, 13-win, and another 12-win season. His only losing season was back in 2020, COVID year, when literally everybody on that team was hurt. When they literally could not play a game at home. They were playing all their home games in Arizona. He is a 2-time NFC champion winner. He has appeared twice in the Super Bowl and lost to the Kansas City Chiefs twice. Now, he did shit the bed in fourth quarter and overtime in both of those games, but we digress. And also shit the bed versus the Philadelphia Eagles in an NFC championship game back in 22, right? Guys, Kyle Shanahan has built a system in San Francisco where you can legitimately plug and play any player. He has this great system. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant himself, system quarterback. Would Brock Purdy be relevant anywhere else? Probably not. Jimmy G was a pretty good quarterback in San Francisco when he had his opportunity. Has he been a good quarterback anywhere else? No. Guys, how can you put Kyle Shanahan on the hot seat when he has a winning record for the San Francisco 49ers? When he has led you to 2 Super Bowls and 2 NFC championship games, most recently of last season. How can legitimately you guys put Kyle Shanahan on the hot seat? They've gone through three defensive coordinators in 3 years. They've gone through 2 offensive coordinators in 3 years. Like, come on. 49ers fans, I understand you guys are upset for this season, whatever, right? You guys are mad about this season. Like, I get it. I understand. I understand you're upset and your struggles and all this stuff. I understand. But Kyle Shanahan's a pretty good coach. Kyle Shanahan is a pretty good coach. Y'all need to slow it down. You all need to slow it down, baby. Casey says, I don't think he can blame the defensive coordinator this time around. He has had a lot of injuries, right? You had the Brandon Ayuk off-season thing issue, right? He wasn't at training camp. He finally signed, 3 days before the season started, and he got hurt, week 4. That is a huge, huge loss. Christian McCaffrey, been lying to us all preseason, finally comes back. What was it, week 11, week 10, when he finally come back? Granted, Mason was Mason's been a dog over there, carrying that workload game after game. I believe at one point he was the leading rusher in the NFL, right, with the most carries. And defensive coordinator. Defense, you had 4 of your top 5 guys out. Like, damn. Like, I understand here on the Man Hour, it's always next man up. It's always next man up. Like, I get it. It's always next man up. But to fire Kyle Shanahan for 1 down year, and you're still 5-5. You're still in heat of a playoff race. You can still win the division. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. And Dirk says, swap McVay with Shanahan. That would be kind of silly. Why would Sean McVay lead the Rams? James Shaman says, getting rid of Kyle would kind of be dumb as F. John agrees. It would be dumb. 49ers fans live in this unrealistic realm, right? They think that they should just be God's greatest thing since sliced bread. They should walk in there and everybody should bow down to them and we're great. That's why we don't like it. Derek says there's a few extra teams that have been winning that have played an extra season, and it shows. So basically, Derek is saying that the 49ers have played a lot of games. They've been to the NFC Championship game 3 times in, 7 years? That's damn near a full extra season worth of games versus other teams in that division. And injuries are starting to pile up. Tiredness is starting to add up. Same thing with the Chiefs, right? It starts to add up. It starts to add up, and you are exactly right, Derek.